everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. All right, Gemini, let's see where the cards want to take us today. All right, Gemini, if you'd like to become a love and lighter and join my newsletter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar, and in that webinar, I teach you the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Excuse me. All right, this week I decided to do a V spread. Your overall energy of the reading is the Magician. Now, are we being the Master Manifester or are we being a trickster? We will have to see. Let's go through card positions. Past, present, near future, the U position, red with the present position, environment, hopes and fears, and potential final outcome. Now, I could be talking about your energy or the energy of someone connected to you, okay? All right. 3 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Talk to me about this 3 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Okay, why is the 3 of Swords here? Why is the 3 of Swords here? Yeah. 3 of Swords, yes. 3 of Swords is being clarified by the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. What I felt with this 3 of Swords was that instead of recognizing the hurt and pain that we have and healing from it, it's almost like we have hurt and pain and we're holding on to it. Holding on to it, missing out on other things, and walking away from other things because we're still holding on to all of this hurt and pain. I feel like this hurt and pain needs to be looked at for as painful as it is so that we can alleviate these 3 swords and pull them out of our heart, metaphorically speaking, okay? 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Yeah, why is this 8 of Swords here? Talk to me about the 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Yeah. 8 of Swords is being clarified by the, look at that, by the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. It's, I'm all up in my head. This is a mental prison. Mental prison we put ourselves in, but a mental prison we can get ourselves out of. So it's being caught in that mental prison, being at a crossroads, not knowing what to do because we're still holding on to a lot of grief. A lot of grief, a lot of hurt and pain. It's like, what do I do? Where should I go? What do I do from here? Where do I go from here? Well, you wouldn't be in this 8 of Swords if you started to let some of this go, okay? I feel like we're holding on to this, okay? Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Talk to me about this Knight of Swords. I know what I want to say. Why is this Knight of Swords here? Talk to me about this Knight. Yep. Knight of Swords, okay, it's the world. Give me a moment here. Knight of Swords is being clarified by the world and the 3 of Pentacles. Now, what I felt with this Knight of Swords is we're just going to keep moving forward. We're charging in, moving forward, but it's this Knight, when he moves forward, yeah, he's got something to say, but sometimes he doesn't think about it, okay? It's kind of like blurting something out without having a filter attached, okay? So I feel like this is, hurt and pain, all up in our head, but we're just going to keep charging forward. Yes, hoping that things will change where it comes to our relationships, but it's not going to because we haven't addressed this, okay? So it's almost like you want to end this cycle of all this hurt and pain and being all up in our head and holding on to the grief and being at a crossroads and feeling like we've missed out and walking away from things. But we can't, okay? It's not closing out the cycle because we haven't healed from it. But it's somebody who just wants to kind of glaze over things and just move forward. Well, it doesn't work that way. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? It's kind of like, I don't need to look at this. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, you're not. No, you're not. And it's okay not to be fine. Let it out. Let all that hurt and pain out. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Oh, Knight of Pentacles is being clarified by, the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like what I want to say is this guy is stopped until we get our shit together. This is read with this. I can't be all up in my head in that mental prison, being at a crossroads, holding on to grief and moving forward and slowly moving forward. You're not. It's like not going anywhere. Whoever I'm reading for is not moving forward because they're not listening to that inner voice inside. Okay? They're not being true to themselves. They're not liberating themselves from this hurt and pain. So it's kind of like, and I'm going to do it. It's kind of like somebody walked up to him and said, "Sir, may I take your picture?" And I have no idea why they sound like that in my head. And he says, "But of course." And he holds that pentacle. It sits and takes that picture, but they never move. It's like posing for a picture and then the picture's done and you don't move. You just stand still. And that's what this person is doing. All up in the head, standing still because we're not being true to ourselves, because we're not liberating ourselves from this. It's like it's carrying all of that baggage into the present moment and going, well, why can't I move forward? Or why is everything so heavy? Well, it's because you're carrying a 500-pound bag behind you. That's why. Two of Swords. Let's take a look at this Two of Swords. Why is this Two of Swords here? Yeah. It's like being at a crossroads because you don't want to look at what needs to be healed. Yeah. She popped out of my deck. Yeah. We have the Two of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. It's purposely putting on the blindfold because I don't want to look at this. I don't want to know. I don't want to look. I sticking my fingers in my ears. La, can't hear you. Being at a crossroads. But with this Queen of Swords, she comes in and she's like, no, here's the truth of this situation. Okay. Maybe what we need to do is we need to hold on to this cup and give ourselves some self-love, self-care so we can heal from this because the cup is closed. Maybe we need to start drinking out of this cup. Because all I feel is, this is being at a crossroads. This is intentionally not looking at stuff. And she comes in and goes, hold up, wait a minute. I'm here to tell you the truth of the situation. Boom, 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 boom. So she comes in to take off that mask and go, look, you're really not at a crossroads. You know it and I know it. Okay? Let's take a look at this. Because that's how you're going to move forward. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is this Queen of Wands here? Talk to me about the Queen. Why is she here? Yeah. Queen of Wands, yeah. Until we get ready to get real, okay, Queen of Wands is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Until we're ready to get real, holding back. Okay, and in some ways it's holding back, feeling victorious that I'm holding back. Yeah, I can't get hurt anymore. Okay, well, you can't get hurt anymore, but you can't let love in. If you're holding back, you're not letting all of this hurt and pain out. You gotta let it out. Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? Yeah, it's almost like this page is trying to turn his back to all of the hurt and pain and say, you know what? I'm taking the road less traveled. I'm moving forward. La, 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 la. Can't hear you. I'm just going to keep moving forward. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. The Magicians are overall energy. Page of Wands is being clarified by the Two of Wands and the Magician. Yeah. It's wanting to move forward. Okay. It's like I'm intending to leave the past behind and I'm trying to manifest that. La, 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 la. But I feel like with the Magician here, you're just, in some ways, you're fooling yourself. Because I feel like this is somebody who is trying to move forward without doing the work, without acknowledging the hurt and pain that happened in the past, because it is creeping into the present moment, and it's going to keep following you where you go until you let go of it. And it's like, we're not letting go of it. So we're standing still at a crossroads, trying to see the truth. Okay, the truth is around us, but we're trying not to see it. We're trying to act like nothing is wrong because we're just going to keep holding back, feeling good about holding back. Yeah, I can't get hurt anymore. Okay, but you can't get hurt anymore, but you're not healing from your pain, and you can't let any love in. What are you, an island? It's like it's not working. It's just not working. Yeah, I'm fooling myself that I'm keeping everything in balance. Yeah, and what I'm learning is that, oh yeah, I'll be in and out, in and out. Like I'll rush towards the things I want, and then I'll just retreat when I need to. It's not going to work out. Okay. Yeah, needing the strength to have some real stability in your life. Okay. Yeah, it's just, I feel like this is not working out. This is not sustainable. Okay. It's like this hurt and pain is going to, I feel like it's going to come and bite you right in the butt because it needs to be let out. Okay. It's almost like a boil or a huge pimple that just needs to be popped. Okay. And it's, oh no, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to, no, trying to ignore it. You can't ignore it. Eventually it'll come to a point where you can't, and it's got to erupt. And sometimes the hurt and pain erupts where all of a sudden we just snap at people around us, snap at somebody at work, or we snap at the dog, or you snap at your kids, or you're somebody in your family, your friend, somebody, all of a sudden out of nowhere you just snap and you're just a rotten SOB because you got all of this built up like a pimple that needs to be popped, or a boil and you ain't popping it. 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles is being crossed by the 7 of Swords. Oh, I have everything I need. Oh, 10 of Pentacles is having everything. No, you don't. Quit lying to yourself. Being very deceitful, okay? Being deceitful that you've got what you need. All your partnerships and relationships are wonderful. Conflict. Yeah, it's somebody not being honest with themselves. And it stems from this. As soon as we can be real with ourselves, then I believe possibly you can have your 10 of Pentacles. But you got to be real with yourself. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the 10 of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.